The following TBT interview with Jessie Jones was pre-recorded on the 20th of May 2017.
Hi there, it's Nathan here again from the Bearing Truth, doing the final interview of the day. I've got the Pro Wrestling Subjective Champion with me. I'm with Jessie Jones, which is a real pleasure. It was nice being able just to briefly meet you at the last show, and it's nice to just have a sit down with you. I know Andy from the UK Wrestling Alliance has been working really hard to make this one happen, so I appreciate that from his standpoint. And I know Matt wanted this one, but I pushed him out of the way for it. So from my standpoint, I appreciate taking some time out before the show today. So just very briefly, just give us a brief introduction onto what your background is and how you started.
So I used to do mixed martial arts, did that quite heavily, boxing, jiu-jitsu, this kind of stuff, but I was big into Brock Lesnar. As a cage fighter, I used to really like him. So when I saw he was in WWE, I was like, oh, I'll watch a bit of wrestling. This is only 2014 I started watching wrestling. Okay. And it was literally like 3 months from when I started watching it, I was like, right, I gotta get down to training school, I'll start doing this. So Kevin O'Neill, AWW, went down to his unit, stayed there for about a year, learned everything I knew, made my debut with him, did all the training shows and everything like that. That's pretty much where I started, and that's just, I was trying to build on that as much as I can now.
So take it from your standpoint, you haven't been wrestling long then, so you watched Brock Lesnar pre his second run.
It was not the best run to look at, really.
Did you go back and watch his first run?
Yeah, I went back because I thought, okay, cool, so I watched Brock Lesnar, watched everything he's done. I was like, obviously Brock Lesnar's had an amazing match with Kurt Angle. So I watched all Kurt Angle's matches, and that's like how really Kurt Angle's has great matches with and then just carries on and then had great matches with them, and then that's how I got into it.
Because his UFC run was actually while he was injured as well.
Yeah.
It shows you what an actual beast Brock Lesnar was.
Yeah, that's why I like him so much, because he's a great fighter, and then like wrestling, he's like one of a kind. That's like how I watching wrestling.
Because I remember watching one of Brock Lesnar's fights, I think it was in Japan, because in Japan they fight like a boxing ring. And I watched him,
stuff is amazing.
Yeah, and I watched him actually dribble someone's head on the canvas like a basketball in his second fight. And that's how he knocked them out. Because I followed his run from his first run, and then when he left I was like, right, okay, what's he doing? So I followed his run in the NFL, which was his failed run with the Minnesota Vikings, I think it was. And then he went on to do some matches. He wrestled, what's the sumo called? Akabono. And then he did Kurt Angle. He had a great series of matches with Kurt Angle in Japan before he went on to MMA, which was absolutely amazing.
He's got a past in it, hasn't he? That's one of my favourites.
But no, his stuff in Japan for like the Ultimate Fighting was brutal. So you started then 2014, 2015.
Yeah, that's my first start.
So you've had a quick rise.
Really quick. It's been insane, especially this maybe towards October, November last year to now. It's like my bookings have doubled. I'm in so many different places. That has been like.
How much has Pro Wrestling Subjective helped with that?
Oh, it's helped loads. Not only just the fact that the championship match that I had with the judge at Venom Wrestling Federation in Stourbridge is probably the best match I've ever had in my career. More than that, it's just something that, because the idea was that this belt's for someone who's young and up and coming, to give them a bit of spotlight, put them on the matches, similar to like the UK,
the wrestling audience.
Yeah. Similar to that, we just want to give like a young up and coming guy a shot. So I defend this belt a bunch of different promotions now. It's like putting on a good match after good match, trying to give it a reputation. So when it comes to the time when I'm not holding it anymore, the person who is getting the same reaction that I got.
Because we were chatting with Steve Valentino a couple of weeks ago, and he mentioned like what his ideas were for the Subjective as a whole. Yeah. Because it's our first show coming up soon, isn't it? I think that is it at the end of June, beginning of July.
Beginning of July, 2nd of July. Obviously I'll be there. Obviously I've got to
defend, show up, and
I'm actually tagged in that match and that show. I'm tag teaming with Steve Valentino against the judge and Joey Osborne, which I'm like probably most excited match I've ever been for. I'm more excited for that than I've ever been for anything. Really cool match. It's going to be cool. And then throughout the year, it's going to be amazing.
How does it feel being the flag bearer for that brand though at this moment?
A bit, because like I've worked from the bottom, and it's only been a short period of time since the wrestling. I started off doing the openers, and then all the die-down matches, the rumbles, this, that, and the other. So now when we're starting main event, it's like, okay, cool, I've got to try and show my stuff. So then when Steve Antino and Dan got in touch with me and said, you're going to be the main event, tag teaming against two really established names with another established name. I'm like, okay, like the spotlight's on really, and how like, the promotion that they're doing, going to be massive. The subjective is.
Yeah, it's. I think they've booked already like 6 shows, haven't they?
They've
got 6 dates.
They've got to the
already.
end of the year, and like the
Already,
sale,
yeah.
the pre-sales for this show is like the 2nd of July shows, like already what you'd want for any. So it's good.
So where are you wrestling at the moment there then? Apart from like the subjective
Pretty much. So I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Like SCW, Bagger Ridge, Venom Federation, Wrestle Midlands. I'm trying to think of that. Iron Fist Pro, Wrestling Hinkley. I've recently had my debut in Monmouth year, and MCW. Where else? They are the main ones at the moment. I'm trying to
Wolf
focus
and
on.
Pro.
Hey?
Wolf and Pro.
Oh yeah, Wolf and Pro. Yeah. Just today, making my debut.
Just to kick that in.
Yeah. So I'm excited for today. Wrestling Harry Crews. We've still had another up and comer to look forward to.
So who's been your most favourite person to wrestle against so far then? I know you said you had the Judge, which is one of the best
amazing.
matches.
As far as like, because when I first started wrestling, I was booked 3 consecutive shows to lose to a big monster heel, and then at the end I'll build up, and eventually in the end of the 6 months I'll beat him finally, and it'd be really, really cool. Like where booking, like Saul Adams was the first guy like re-wrestling. You know Saul Adams, big. Yeah.
He's got such an imposing figure.
He's huge, man. And this is like 2 or 3 years ago, and he wasn't doing strongman, he wasn't doing as much powerlifting, so it was still enormous. But like now, so I'll have amazing matches with Saul Adams, one of the guys I've learned so much off. Just like more like I could go to a training school and I could do hour after hour doing rolls and drills. I get in the ring with Saul Adams, I get in the ring with the Judge for 20 minutes, and I'll learn.
I met Saul last year, and I stood next to him and I was like, wow, I'm feeling for you.
Yeah.
Because he's like 6'6", and he's like 6'6" wide and muscle as well. And I'm like,
he's got a really good market business as well. He's been along into his seen everything. He's one of the best guys. And then the Judge is the exact same. He's got it all there. He knows all the stuff. It's just mind-boggling the amount of stuff that both of them know. Between the two, I'm like in the middle, getting like bounced around like a tennis ball, learn off the one, learn off the other, and they're the two that I've had the most matches with. So.
And you also mentioned briefly while we're having a quick chat that you've actually like just sat there in front of Joe Connors as well.
Yeah. I've tried to everyone. Luckily, because I'm so new to it, well, relatively new, everyone that I meet is like got something that I can learn from. So Joe Connors is one, Dave Mastiff is another. Spud. One of the other was Steve Carino came, and that was amazing just to talk to Steve Carino.
What was that like meeting Spud?
We was at the Hunters training school, and to meet him, the stuff that he told was like, it was really small stuff, but it made so much difference to the actual performance that you do.
Because this was something we were speaking to Big Rich about, because he said like that Spud, one of the main things that he told him was that you don't have to go out your way to make the match, as long as you stick to your basics.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's
you can build from there. Whereas if you go all out from the ball, the crowd might not buy into. So it's about getting the hooks and building on them blocks.
Yeah, it's just again it's annoying. Connors as well, sitting in front of him at a wrestling English show, sat in front of him talking for ages about his experience in Orlando. He just got back from Orlando like the week before. Sitting in front of him talking to him, it was really cool.
What was it like with Steve Carino? Because Steve Carino was like an ECW.
Yeah, like it was
hardcore, Paul Heyman.
Like before, as soon as I heard that he was booked on the show, I was like, oh, I'll watch a bit of stuff. And I saw it like covered in blood, blonde hair down, like they all some cool Tennessee boots and stuff, like battering people with sticks and chairs and whatever. And I met him, he's like the most well-mannered, well-spoken, soft-spoken dude ever. And, like, he was really, really nice, shook his hand, talked to him for ages about everything.
Did he have any good war stories about the ECW?
No, we didn't go on to that much, because obviously he's planned this match, he just got in like halfway through the interval, so he had his match to plan with whatever, and then it was just that kind of stuff. But it was cool to talk to him, and just like, you know, he was in ECW on the main.
Yeah, it was like we got a chance to meet Sabu, which was one of the nicest things that we've ever got to meet, and he took the time out. It was just a shame we was it's a guide on the day. Otherwise we might have got like a chance to have a good conversation, but he was really, really polite.
Yeah.
Couldn't shake his hand too long.
But like, from a standpoint, you didn't expect him to be that polite.
Yeah. A lot of the older guys the guys have been in for ages, they get relaxed.
And I think Shed's left his phone on. Good old Shed.
There's always one.
So we do apologise about that, folks. Yeah, we just can't get off the staff these days.
Doesn't answer it.
No. So from a standpoint, so we're at ECW. Where else? So tonight you've got a match here. You're with Harry Cruz.
Hi, Chris.
Who, going forward on a British standpoint, would you want to fight with?
Just everyone. I'd like to get in the ring with anyone that knows a little bit more than me, just so I can learn from them and stuff. That's the main thing. I want to wrestle guys who have just this wide, vast array of knowledge. That's what I want to get. Obviously, you know, you say all the names: Pete Dunne, Mark Andrews, Haskins. I really like just all of those guys. Really, I think. But I want to do something different.
Yeah.
Each of them, because you know, the big style now is flips and this and that, and that's not what I do really. I don't think I can do a backflip at all. I can't do myself, I can't do mine. But I'm a powerhouse, I'm like a smaller guy, but
Yeah.
I like all power moves and that. That's why I want to try and get a match with someone who's famous for the flips, I spray, you know, really anyone, and just showcase a bit of power.
So as a closing statement, what's your aims for the short term? Say the
Short
next 2 or
term?
3 years.
My guy, just to wrestle and have fun with it, I guess. That's really cliche. I don't want to wrestle more and do this, but that's all I'm doing at the moment. That's all I've done. You know, for the past couple of years. If I continue to grow at this place, I'll be happy. If it gets quicker, I'll be happy. But as long as I'm resting, I'm happy.
A point that I forgot to ask earlier, because obviously with you being the champion, is that the first championship that you had, or have you held?
I held a tag team championship before this. And this is my first singles belt that I've got, and it's such a nice belt as well, nice custom made belt. And it's going to be really fun to defend this at the subjective shows when I first start.
Always remember your first one.
Yeah, exactly. This is kind of one for me.
But it does the subjective shows that you do, son, is it? It's basically like the...
It's like the old TV title.
Yeah, well, it's also like the NWA title, so it's like the UK, it's like the King of the Kingdom. It's defended wherever.
Wherever is going to defend. I'm defending here. I'm defending against Harry Cruz tonight, which will be fun. So yeah.
But no, so people going forward, where are they able to catch you on?
So it's on Facebook, I have Jessie Jones official page on Facebook, which you can follow. You can follow me on Instagram at DieJoeDie. It's a lot of saying that. They're the two main ways to get in touch with me really. I tend to respond to both of those quite quickly.
Have you noticed this, Matt? There's no Twitter. I told you we don't need Twitter. 3 out of 3. No Twitter.
Eventually, I'll build to that. That's my short-term goal. My short-term goal is to get Twitter.
Keep coming soon. Keep coming soon.
No, so I appreciate, as I said, you taking the time out. Hopefully this will be one of the first of many catch-ups we have, because it's really interesting watching people develop, and your match, the last one that we did, was really interesting to watch. It's such an expansive and explosive style that you've got. So I appreciate that. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also follow the UK Wrestling Fan Zone, who have done all the interviews with us today, provided the lighting and the back screening for us. You can follow them, the UK Wrestling Alliance or the UK Wrestling Fan Zone. Give them both a like, and Andy might even give you a hug. So other than that, folks, thanks for your time. Enjoy your local wrestling.